Hi everybody. Okay, so this video here is going to go over how to add more products into your company list. Now, I'm going to make this two separate videos. One video is going to discuss just adding a base product, which means you just have one regular product, which you have nothing but parent products in your entire customer list. But then I'm going to make another video that explains when you might have a parent product with junior products. This video right here is going to discuss parent products with junior products. So inside my list for your products, you go to operations and you go to products. And you can see right here I have a bunch of products in my product list. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and click on just add new product. Alright, so here what you see up here is a listing of parent products inside your company list. Now a parent product is any product let me go back to the list here so I can show it to you. All these products right here are considered parent products, and when you create another product after that, they can be tucked in it as a junior product. So again, let me go back and I'm just going to create a new product. And alright, so your product code is typically what it would be called inside your accounting software. So I'm just going to call this one 40-pound bag. And product name, this is what it's going to show inside the handout. 40-pound bag. You can make them both exactly the same thing. UPC, you're welcome to go ahead and put that in there. Retail price. The retail price is what the store charges for the bag of ice. Now, majority of your locations are not going to use this. So in most cases, it's going to be 0.00. The reason why it's in here right now, I had one client that had 7-Eleven stores and insisted that the retail price be listed on the delivery receipt. So this option is in there for people to use it. Now, we have multiple different tier prices here. Now, I'm going to be having another video here that discusses tier pricing and assigning tiers to different customers. But what tier prices are is you can assign a whole entire group of customers to one specific tier. So for instance, in my old company, I had a store called Marks. And rather than having to go into individually each one of those stores, I could set the entire group of stores to one tier. So let's just say I was charging $5 for a 40-pound bag. And I set the entire store, all the stores, to $5 to tier number 1. They would all pick up that $5 price, but they could always be overrun. It could always be overridden at the customer level. So that'll be discussed in another video. So I could have a tier 1 price at $5. I could number the tier price at $6, and then I could set a whole another group of customers at another one to $7, so on and so forth down the list. Okay. So going down the list here at the very bottom, we have a sort group. A sort group puts it in your customer list in a sort order. Like if you don't do anything, it's just going to sort it by alphabetically. But sort group enables you to go ahead and say, okay, I want this product to be at the very, very top. Or let's say I put it at Z, which you'll put it at the very, very bottom of the product list. Down here, is it taxable? Yes or no? Is it batch code tracked? Meaning, when you produce the ice, do you put a batch code on the pallet? And you want to be able to track it as far as where all the product goes. That right there, you would say yes or no. Understand though, if you do say yes for this, the handheld is going to require a batch code every time you go to enter it. Finally, is it an active product? You can basically say, activate or deactivate a product. Okay, so that pretty much covers that right there. Now, what we're doing right here is this is a product that's not going to be listed as a parent. All right, so we just added this this information in. So nothing up here has been added yet. Now, very, very important tab is this tab right here called the Extended Properties tab. Inside the Extended Properties tab, this must be populated. It must be populated. So inside here, right in here, I happen to use QuickBooks. Now, in this part right here, I want all my clients to get with me anytime they're adding a new product. Okay, to have me verify that everything looks good as far as as far as entering a new product. And I apologize for the interruption there. But this right here must be entered in. Alright, so in this situation right here, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to pick one of these for right now, just for the heck of it. Even though that's not the right inventory item, they would have to be entered in. So I'm going to go ahead and create the product. Alright, so now let's go look at my customer list. There it is, 40-pound bag right there. I can go and click on it. You can see tier number 1, tier 2, 3, and so on and so forth. Now, let's just say I actually have 40-pound bag and I want to create a junior product for this. Down here, I'm actually going to show you an example of it right here. You see right here, there's a parent product 7-pound bag, but then we have these different tiers of junior products is what they're called. Now the purpose of these things is to make it so the price comes up automatically if the driver happens to choose one of these different 7-pound items for a location. And the price will automatically populate the handheld if they happen to choose one of these. But the benefit of the parent and the junior product setup is when it comes to inventory, for inventory purposes, everything is considered a 7-pound bag. So these are just junior items. So that being said, let me go ahead and click on this 40-pound bag here. And let's just say, okay, I'm sorry. Let me back out of that. I'm going to create a new product. But I'm actually going to create a junior product underneath 40-pound bag. So I'm going to add a new product. And this time here, I'm going to say it's a junior product of the 40-pound bag. So I'm going to call it 40-pound bag less than 20 bags. That's kind of a long list there, but okay. So basically, if the driver chooses this item right here, I'm going to say that the price of the bag is going to be $8. So if the driver chooses this item right here, it'll come up $8 a bag. And again, all this information down here, make sure your extended properties are filled in and created. So, oops, I'm sorry, I gotta make sure I assign one. So, going back to the item list right here, you see we have a parent product, which a driver could choose this one, or if he happens to choose the junior product, it will show up with this. It will show up with the correct price. So basically, that's what all that does. So what I've just described to you is adding a product in that actually has a parent and a junior product. In most cases, and I'm going to make another video, all products are parents. Okay, but I will reiterate one more time. Anytime one of my clients enters a new product, I'd like them to reach out to me to review it, to make sure everything looks good on the product and that the extended properties are set up properly. And let me show you an example of a company that does a lot of does co-packing for several different companies. So hold on a second here. Okay, so here's a company right here that actually has three separate co-packings that's going on. And they have to make sure that the extended properties are set up properly in order for the sales to be exported to the right place. This is why it's so important that I explain to customers to, once you set up the product, please let me review it to make sure everything looks good so it's going to export to the correct place. Okay, so the product thing can be a little bit confusing in the very beginning, especially with the extended properties thing, but I want to reiterate one more time, it's very, very important that when you add a new product, that these extended properties are set up correctly in order for it to export properly. Now, if you're not actually exporting into any type of accounting package or sending any batch files to any different other co-packers or anything like that, none of this is going to matter. Okay? All right, so if anybody has any questions on this, please let me know.